Hello common gamers and welcome back to Slime Rancher. It's been crashing a lot, so I don't know how well this is going to go. But hopefully better, because I updated my graphics card driver. So hopefully it works. Oh, that's right, I was gonna get rid of all these guys. They're pretty much worthless to me now. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, how is everyone? Okay, put down in the comments below. Oh no. Probably not great if you're watching this. So, yesterday, I was helping out at my church to feed a bunch of families for Thanksgiving. And, it was really great. I always enjoy it every year, and hopefully, hopefully by next year, I'll have my live stream stuff together, and actually have it work. Because I would love to raise money for that event. I've already talked to my father about it, who is the pastor of the church. I don't know. I've said that in any of my videos. And even if I have, I'm not sure if you've watched them. But I would absolutely I absolutely love helping these families. And I mean, it was just crazy. You know, we had 40 boxes that we filled up. Every family got a turkey. Every family got either whipped cream or ice cream to go with their their one apple and one pumpkin pie. Everybody got bread rolls. Everybody got, I mean, and I flippin' love doing this every year. It really makes me happy. Although, well, usually the people who are receiving the food aren't all that hospitable, because, you know, it's embarrassing for them. No one wants to have to rely on someone else to feed their family. So most of the time, you know, you just give them the food and they're pretty just, I don't know how to say it. They really just don't respond. I mean, they're grateful and they're like, thanks, but I mean, and I get it. I don't think these people are like being ungrateful or horrible or anything. But I don't know how to explain it. They're just not as hospitable as you'd expect them to be. But I get it, and I mean, I would be embarrassed too if I had to go to ask for food. But last night it was great, because there was the second family that I helped deliver to. The mom was super nice, just really great. Just, you know, she had us carry in all the food, and once we got in there, she told us a bit about herself, and she was like, "Oh yeah, life's a bit rough right now." I don't want to get too into it, because I don't want to give away personal stuff about people. But it was a sad story. Trust me, it was sad. But she was so nice. You know, she gave us a prayer request. She was so cool. She was like, "Oh, thank you so much." So great when people are like that. I mean, I get it when they're not. Like I said. I mean, I'd be the same way. I'd definitely be the same way. Like, people come over to drop off my Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, I'd probably be like, yeah, thanks. Have a nice Thanksgiving. But that makes me feel like a horrible person that I think that I would be like that. And maybe I will at some point in my life. I doubt it. I doubt it. Although I have no idea what I'm gonna do for work yet. So I'm just going to college and putting out YouTube videos, hoping someone watches. I still really haven't told like any of the people who were like, oh, you should be on YouTube, just because I haven't seen them in a while. Actually, I don't even know if I still have their phone numbers, but I know I could find them if I really tried, but I just haven't. Jeez, I forgot to put an automatic port collector here, which is bad because these things will kill me. Ow. Yeah. Oh, it's a good feeling when you do that kind of stuff. I see. I can't remember. I think I've mentioned this in my cluster truck video, but I'm conservative. If you don't like that, that's fine. If you do, that's also fine. I mean, I don't care what people are. I mean, First Amendment, freedom of speech. I have the freedom to practice my religion and be a conservative. And that's, I mean, what more could I ask for? But you know, I think it'd be better. Okay. Let me actually think about what I'm gonna say before I say it. I don't think the government should. I don't know. I don't think people should rely on the government for food. Just because, like with welfare, just because churches will help, like, and you know, when I went to the families last night to drop off their food, it wasn't like, here's your food, now I'm gonna leave. If they had anything that they wanted to talk about, if they wanted a prayer request, if they wanted to have us try to find them a job, we would have gladly done so. I mean, like, all of my jobs I've had, I've gotten from members of the church. And it's really great. Like, I work at the beach during the summers, and I get paid pretty well. And my boss is a member of the church. And he had me hire a bunch of my friends, cause he likes hiring like high school age, college age people, because he wants to get them money for college. But yeah, I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is with the government, it's not on a personal level like it would be with the church. Like, even if you are an atheist or, you know, just not Christian, I would still recommend going to a church because there's a lot of opportunity. And, you know, if that makes you want to be a Christian from interacting with people at the church and, you know, hanging out with these really great people, that's great too. But I mean, I don't know, it seems like nowadays churches are just overlooked. Like, oh, that's where all the spiritual screwballs go. But I mean, there are really great people. And I don't think that's surprising in any way. Like, I feel like I remember one day I told one of my friends I was trying to get him to go to this small group with me, and I was talking to him about it, and I was like, you know, the Bible's full of really useful life advice. And he was like, it is? And I was like, yeah, dude, it's flipping awesome. And he went a few times, and he likes going. Nice. You know? I mean, you could learn something too. It's not all the like Ten Commandment stuff, and well, I mean, I'm not saying like I don't believe in any of that stuff or anything, but if you don't, it's not all just that. I mean, there's a lot of really practical stuff in the Bible. People think that's so strange, and you know, me being a pastor's kid, I'm just like, yeah, duh. But I guess not everyone knows, which I can get because I have atheist friends too. But yeah. Anyways, Slime Rancher. So I'm hopefully gonna make these episodes like 15 minutes long, which I know is, I think my cluster truck videos were 20 minutes on average, but these ones I'm gonna try to keep at 15, just because if it crashes, I don't want you guys to miss too much. And if it stops crashing, like, it's been pretty good so far today, then I'll probably do longer episodes. But yeah, I went from like totally heavy, well, not totally heavy. Well, I mean, the thing with the family last night, that was pretty heavy. Oh, that was rough. But you know, such a sweet family. Super cool, super nice. But I went from that to talking about Slime Rancher. Just Slime Rancher. Oh boy. Yeah. So next year I'd like to do a live stream where all the money goes towards buying food for those families. Because also yesterday, like, so I had classes yesterday, and I every year go out and help them raid all the stores for the food. Typically we call the stores and we're like, hey, can you set this food aside for us? We're doing a food drive for 40 families, and they're like, oh yeah, sure. So like we went to Meijer yesterday, and they had everything already set up for us, and it was fast. But I mean, I think that's just fun. Not because like I feel all moral and stuff, but because it's just the looks that you get when you have 40 apple and 40 pumpkin pies with you. And let me think. Each family got 4 cans of green beans. Green beans. Jeez. Green beans. So flippin', that's 160 cans of green beans. The looks that you get, and especially like when you pull up, we were using just trucks to transport all the food. When you pull the trucks up right by the entrance of like Meijer, or where, I can't remember the other place that we got food from. We got it from a more like local, like less known area thing, grocery store. But it's just that I think is funny. And sometimes, you know, people are like, you're gonna save some of that food for any of us? And it's just like, well, I mean, that doesn't happen very often. But sometimes people are like, what the heck, man? Why are you taking all the food? And it's Because, you know, everyone's rushing to buy food last minute for Thanksgiving. And I don't know why they hold off until last minute. Well, I mean, I guess I held off until last minute to buy the food for, or to buy the ingredients for the stuff I'm making tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow? What's today? Today is Monday. Oh, jeez. Today is Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. I thought yesterday was Sunday because I spent a lot of time at church and I left one of my classes early. I had a test in there and then I left. Which apparently I left for no reason because it's a long story. Well, it's not a long story. I just can't quite remember it that well because I just woke up. I'm trying to think what we got out of class early. We went to pick up my friend from his school because he's still in high school. He was done with school though by the time we picked him up. We didn't like pull our high school friend out of school early, but we did leave early because we just had a test and a lab in our biology class. We being my sister and I, and went to the church to see if everything, or to get things set up. We got there, everything was already set up. The raid squad was already out, and they got to the church like 7 minutes after we did. And then they had to run back to one of the stores because they didn't get all the food that they thought they did. So, jeez, these boom slimes are a pain. Yeah, this is like my favorite church event of the year, like every year. I love this, and I've been doing this for, oh boy, a long time. Well, not a long time. I'm not like super old or anything. I've been doing this for a while. And it's nice. I enjoy every year. Like, it's really fun. You know, everybody coming together to fill up all these boxes. Wow, that gave me a ton of money. All these people come together to fill up these boxes and then deliver them to families. And, you know, it's fun. We had pizza and stuff. Well, yeah, we had it before we packed all the boxes. It was really great. I mean, it's like heartwarming and kind of tear-jerking at the same time. It just depends. It just depends on the families you get. Like, apparently, I didn't know about this, but my mom a few years ago got a family that she got to the house, and they were super grateful, and the kids were super happy that there was a pen in the basket. Not only that, let me think, what else? The family was saving mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. Mac and cheese. Now I've way exceeded the time. I've way exceeded. Okay, well, I guess this episode's gonna be 20 minutes or more. But the family was saving mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. Like, dude, that sucks. All you have to eat is a box of mac and cheese, and you've been saving it for Thanksgiving. Like, and the kids were fighting over a pen. So my mom went back there the next day and brought them all pens. But yeah, super great time. Also, I'm going to leave this video here on a really random note, I've barely talked about the game, but I have been accomplishing things as you've seen. But yeah. Crap, what was the order I was gonna do this in? Have a nice day, Count Gamers, and I'll see you in the next episode. The end.